And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Nuggets. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, there's the Warriors, 7 games back.
Well, for the Nuggets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Nikola, Jokic. Johnson is out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Murray. And it's Strother in at the 2. And for Golden State, they've got Moses Moody. Green is out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Spencer in at the point. And the shot goes down. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
And here are the Warriors now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Green, bounce pass. Nobody near Melton. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
So quick off the catch. Gotta be impressed with Melton's decisive, confident attitude.
Back to Brown. Murray outside. Great D that time from Green.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Santos. He averages about 5 points a game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Murray scanning the floor. Yep, that one goes in there.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
Pass to Santos. Here's Spencer. Moody the pass to Spencer. Golden State moving the ball around. Green with a screen for Melton. Jokic grabs the miss. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Melton finds Green. Good defense by Jokic.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Strother. Back to Jokic. Now, here's Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Murray. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Strother. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. And there's Murray on the assist by Johnson. Murray's got 5.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
A nice shot by Spencer. And so here's Denver. Jokic a screen. Inside. Takes it off the glass.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Now, here's Melton. 11-point game his last outing. Right wing. Here's Moody. Off target with his three.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Shoots the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Last time they met was in Denver.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jokic.
And he's tailed off in the last 10 games when it comes to his D. You can see his steals are down, but he's not playing with the same intensity that he had to begin with. The coaching staff's got to get him motivated.
Here's Santos. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Pass to Murray. And there's the drive. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Strong finish by Murray. Jamal Murray is simply a bucket. He's a scorer.
Now Moody. In the corner, it's Melton. Down low, Green. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Brown's shot is off. Warriors trail by 4. Green, the pass to Santos. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Part of Draymond's value, the playmaking he gives you out of the front court.
Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Moody. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And that ties it up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Melton. He's got 8. Here's Santos. And here is Moody. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Green against Jokic. Back to Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Denver also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Christian Brown. Here's Naji. Brown, no good.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
No good from Valanciunas. The Warriors trail. Now Pajemski. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And he gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Najee. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hardaway, no good.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
To the paint, pass to Pajemski. Outside, Horford. Here's the three. And it's Denver with the rebound, fresh from a win against Portland.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Brown out there with Murray. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Holmes in at the power forward. And it's the Warriors on the break. Outside, Horford. On the wing, Payton. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. So they take the lead. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
For three, Murray hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Here's Pajemski. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here is Hardaway. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Celtics. Murray, good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues that they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the Warriors pick up 3. And that one is good. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Hardaway kicks to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Hardaway has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Valanciunas against Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Al Horford has demonstrated great leadership both on and off the floor throughout his career. A seasoned veteran, you love having him on your team.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Now here is Horford. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts. That makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Zeke Naji. And Christian Brown subbed in for Bruce Brown. Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Here's Green. A special move before the shot. And now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Connects from 3-point range. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Johnson. Jokic passes to Johnson. Denver passing it around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. Melton kicks to Green to the left wing. Here's Santos. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Green. Pass to Santos. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Al Horford. Now, here's Jokic, guarded by Green. For 3, Murray. Warriors with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Melton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the wing right side. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Brown's got 8 points.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Strother's checked in, and it's Brown in for Murray. Here's Spencer. 29 points for him last game against Boston. Green with a screen on Brown. Melton passes to Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State, trailing by 2. Here's Santos. 5 points in the game. Melton can't tie it up as that one misses. Brown against Melton. Pass to Jokic. Fires from deep. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Now shooting the three ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this second quarter.
1:19 left in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Moody.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Johnson outside. And Johnson with the stop.
You don't necessarily count on Brown for ball movement, but he's an unselfish player, and if he sees you open, you better be ready for it.
Here's Spencer. He's covered by Brown. Green kicks to Melton. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
With the drive, a nice shot by Spencer.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Brown. To the inside. That shot off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 4. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, or we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. Your toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. And here's a good one. Gerald Hops inquires, what would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line?
I actually love that idea. Get rid of those little guys running around on the outside, earn your living in the paint.
Yeah, nope. Let's not go back to the olden days. No, thank you.
Well, you know, the league is always looking for ways to improve and evolve, but I agree. I don't see that one happening anytime soon. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The Nuggets leading by 4. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Moses Moody is out there with Green, and it's Santos in at the 4. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
To the right side. Here's Strother. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
Now, here's Moody. He's got 5. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Moody's got 7 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Spencer, the pass to Moody. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Spencer. He's got 9. Santos, the pass to Melton. Rocket 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pass to Santos. Here's Spencer. Takes the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
Okay, all right, I see you, Jamal. A little extra on that one. Murray with some flash on the flush.
Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Spencer. Back to Melton. Now, here's Moody. Covered by Brown. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Brown, and Moody pulls it down. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 19. In the corner, it's Brown. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set. Despite his shooting moves, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles, then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard. You know, so active on the offensive end is Hardaway Jr. You can tell he feels comfortable taking quick shots like that one.
Beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray finds Jokic. Johnson outside. Hardaway passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Spencer. Fires for 3. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Moody.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Murray left side. And it's Murray with the jam.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Denver leading by 6. And here's Jokic. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. 21 points for Jokic.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Melton. He's got 10.
You know, with Melton, you get a lot. You get floor spacing, steals, you can play both guard positions, and he's a good rebounder for his size, too.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Here's Spencer. 12 points for him. And again, no good by Golden State.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Pickett. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 9. Now here is Horford. Back to Moody for 3. That shot off the mark. Puts it up from 7. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Jokic has got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Spencer. Outside, Porzingis. It's good. Porzingis has got 6.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Here's Pickett. Off target from outside. The Warriors shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. In the corner, it's Melton. Shoots over Brown. Melton, no good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Great open look there. He's got 11.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Here's Spencer. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Now, here's Jokic. 23 points in the game. Here's Pickett. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Pickett's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And here's Melton. He's got 12. Sweet move. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Great instinct from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Porzingis. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Denver on top. They're up by 10. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Murray. He's out there with Brown. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Hardaway. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. Such a wide open look. Brown's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nuggets. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Murray. Horford in the post. Valanciunas is there. Back to Horford. The three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Hayden finds Horford. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Murray, the pass to Holmes. Over in the corner, Brown. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Green, the screen. Richard tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Holmes.
Brown knew exactly what he wanted to do in there and finished inside.
Here's Richard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. The Nuggets leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Brown outside. Back to Jones. Uncovered. Podziemski grabs the board.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And the lead is down inside single digits. Podziemski's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside for Murray. Jones sets the pick for Murray. Jones, no one around him. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Second team foul.
Green against Jokic. Green passes to Santos. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
The all-around contributions of Draymond Green, that's where his value lies. He's always making the right play.
Outside, Jones knocks down the 3 ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's Moody. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Denver on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Green. Jokic crabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
The ball goes to Denver.
And so here's Denver, leading by 12.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
And stolen by Murray. Jokic passes to Brown. And that one drops.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Milton with the ball to the paint to halt the run, and Green slams it in.
Well, it's refreshing to see Green not just help run the offense, but also be involved with production.
From 13, Warriors with the rebound.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The fadeaway. Denver grabs the miss. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Now Green. Off the glass. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Jokic following the basket by Draymond Green, and it doesn't go. Here's Spencer. Green puts up a deep 3. Down it goes for 3.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Johnson, oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Here's Santos. Now, here's Moody. Off target from outside. The Nuggets leading by 16. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Here's Horford. And he gets it to go. Here's Murray. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Count it. Nice touch.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
They led by as many as 18 points. Now, Valanciunas jacks up a three, buries the deep ball.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.